fat testing and exploring Gatorland. One big enough to actually eat me. So if you're paying retail, just so you know, it's $34.99 to get in, and they have a bunch of add-ons that you can add to it. I did 2 add-ons so far today that was not included with my pass. I'm going to do the train, which was $3, and I can ride it as much as I want. And I did the feeding an alligator, which was $12. I thought that might be a cool experience. There's some other options, but I felt like the feeding kind of encompassed them the best. This is the schedule of their shows. I'm here around 12, so it sounds like the Jumperoo show is going on right now. It's a busy day here, so I hope I can get over here so I can see it.
Go to the end of the dock for me.
This was pretty packed. Helped a lady with a wheelchair get through because people were not paying attention to help her out. So just so you know, if you're coming in a wheelchair, you got to be a little more forceful probably.
I want you to get a lot of make some noise for Cooter!
It's a little cold today. I don't think anybody's going to go in today, but there is a gator, like a little gator themed splash pad here. There's a tortoise encounter. I think so if you want to just enter and meet the tortoise, it's $5. If you want to feed him, it's $10. I feel like I should feed him because I just got here. It's perfect timing. That's so cool. That was a quick experience for $10, but it was pretty cool. So if you want to do that, you know, how many times do you have to feed a giant tortoise? Enjoy your sun, buddy. Some of the baby gators in here. Look at this. They're all trying to get some sun. Sweet swamp game. All right. So there's actually a dice here and a board down here. So we're going to see how we do. Oh, no. 1, 2, 3. I go back 1 space. You win.
Go me.
On a game for ages 2 years old and up. Yeah! I know they had a panther. See the others, but I think those are cougars. Charlene is a rescue. She is. I thought she was bigger. I thought she was like a big gator. Okay.
She's a baby.
She's a little baby. The iguana's like, I'm here, look at me. I don't even need to prance. You just look. Guys, have you felt the door lately? You see this door? I'm gonna get this knob this time. This time I got it. Hello, have you seen Harry Potter? You guys are playing King of the Mountain. They have won so far. Like, I'm gonna walk all over you. Excuse me, out of my way right now. You should have moved. This is funny. This poor guy got eaten. Hey, this ain't a magical kingdom, so we ain't responsible for you or your kids being all goofy, climbing on this statue, falling off and hurting yourself. This is pretty funny. Okay, I like this. You know, if that was a Yeti, he might have survived. These northerners came down here to retire, but nobody told them that the air was like fire. For Alligators, Legends of the Swamp.
20 seconds, I will be cutting my line. Please scoot the line forward.
So this is where they get the, you can get your photos with the gators.
All right, folks, the next 20 seconds, I will be cutting.
But it is super fast. You gotta get down there, take the photo, and move. Packed show today.
And listen, I will stop my show to watch your show. Well, man, I don't know. I don't know make it this far. Hey, Jacob, is this the right one? Believe it or not, alligators have a very impressive dental plan because they're constantly losing teeth. They go anywhere between 2,000 to 3,000 teeth in their entire life. I'm just
I paid $12 extra to actually feed the gators. So get your photo with gators.
Throw it. Nice throw. That's it. That's it. All right. If you've done two, take. No twerking. They get way too excited. You got Crocs on. Gators don't eat Crocs. You should be fine.
If
1, 2, 3.
I can push him now. I can push him now. Thank you.
if we have to worry about me running, it ain't gonna do well. That was a fun experience, but I'll tell you, those birds are scarier than the gators. Donkey. The breeding marsh. I think I went to a gay club like that, called that once. It's a beautiful day to be here. It's nice, and the weather is fantastic for today. A high of 75. I don't know if I'd want to come here in the summer because it's got to be really, really messy. Instigator. That's funny. Crazy how close this one is. So this is a man-made alligator breeding marsh. There's 130 or so alligators. It's party central. So this is pretty cool. They didn't start adopting nuisance gators until 2002 because apparently it had been illegal before. So they petitioned state leaders to allow Chester here to be brought here instead of euthanized. This is Tonga and Violet, and they're tortoise friends. Great horned owl. That's pretty awesome. Your huckleberry. Okay, this is super cute. They built hen houses for the foxes. That is adorable. They're just so cute. Single crocs of the world. Kookaburra sits in the almond tree. I didn't know they were so fluffy. These are great. Pork chop and grits.
Pork chop, could you please just quit crawling all over the place? That's what I assume grits down here sounds like.
Yeah, you didn't think you'd end up in Egypt today, did you? But nope. Here we are, because we have a Nile crocodile. Check out Blondie over there. Fitting name. That's cool. I've never seen a gator skeleton before. Check out that beast. That tail is insane. So this is known as the alligator pit. So most of these are actually gators, but then there's the Cuban, which is, her name is Mame. She did not get along with the other Cuban gators, so she's here to watch after and keep track of these other little hungry guys. This is a pretty cool story. This is Ernest Gator Joe Brown. He started working here in 1958 and worked here until a year or two before he passed on Valentine's in 2013. So over 60 years. He had 8 kids, 30 grandkids, 39 great grandkids, many of them having worked here at Gatorland. Fat testing the monster truck off-road adventure here at Gatorland. Do you want to plan a trip to Central Florida and not just look at Universal and Disney? Well, make sure to check out Go City Pass. I've been using them for other cities and finally just got a sponsorship with them. They were kind enough to sponsor me on with some amazing trips over the last few days. You'll see a lot of videos coming out about that, including one here at Gatorland. So you can purchase 2 different things from them. You can purchase an all-inclusive package, which will give you a set number of days where you can travel and do however much you can in those days. And they have 40+ attractions, including Legoland, Kennedy Space Center, Gatorland, a lot of stuff at Icon Park, etc. Or you can do their Explore package, where you can set a set number of passes, and you'll have 60 days to use those. And this is 2 years to activate either of these passes. So definitely check them out. They've been a great supporter of this channel now. So check it out below. Oh, we've got Swamp Ghost.
Yeah, pretty much. Now, if you don't like our...
All right, I'm going to take the one by itself. I got one.
Oh, you got a problem?
Yeah, I'm too fat.
You're what?
I'm too fat.
That was never too fat. That's good. Now, just hang on. You're good.
Okay, I figured you might have one. I should just hang on for dear life. I'm good at that. I ain't got a problem with that. Oh, he was serious.
That's what you pay for, and that's what we're doing. Oh, yeah, it's a long story.
Half hour, you'll enjoy your really, really mountain camels, humble penguins, and more.
Guardians, and this is stupid.
I turned it off. I'm not drunk enough for this.
When I do that though, I need to hear from you, so give me a big old yeehaw!
Yeehaw!
Guys, it's another sign. With each of your birds. Wait, that's a red arrow. Red arrows mean good stuff, like red flag. Let's go on, we're going through a chunky game. That's the time I didn't see that.
Reminds me of home.
Gatorland, when all the gators pass away, they get buried. The buried woods we're in right now, it gets really spooky at nighttime and really smelly. Like my feet. See, during the daytime, you get to see the legends out here. Over there, that's where they buried Cannibal Jake, the first ever advertising gator at Gatorland. Over there, that's where they buried Bone Crusher, an 18-foot ginormous American crocodile we stand right here. That's all they do, guys. They just lay around, they get paid to do nothing, like a bunch of Kardashians.
So I thought he was going to give me a seatbelt extender or something. It was a lot more fun without it. That was a blast. Appreciate that they added seats to the line. Not a lot of folks do that. I have made a bold decision. I will allow a gap in the line so that we can all sit. So it is a long bench seat. He said you don't have to use the seat belts if you don't want to, just so you know. But just in case you're wondering, yep, it does fit. It does work.
First guy's name. See, all the way back in 1949, our founder, Owen Godwin, he called this place the Florida Fish and Wildlife. Those did sound a little bit better, but it still didn't really work with all the crowd. We got a few different types of livestock in here. We got some domestic cattle, some Indian baby.
The train ride is a nice, very slow train ride. You don't really see anything new. You learn a little bit about the history, like it opened in 1949 as the Florida Wildlife Institute. It became then Snake Village and then finally Gatorland. Honestly, if there was no line, I might ride it a couple times and take a nap. So their first train here, which opened in 1961 and ran until 2000, would have been considered the Central Florida's first amusement park ride. Look at all the beautiful macaws. These things are gorgeous. Hey Costello, where's Abbott?
So they have white alligators and they have albino alligators, and the difference is that white alligators still have some pigment and they have blue eyes. Albino alligators have no pigment and they have pink eyes.
If you would like, you can feed the birds. These things do go crazy the moment somebody comes in there with food, so you have to be brave. To take a break from the gators, they have a sweet shop. It's actually got a lot more stuff than I thought it would. You're paying twice the price for at the bake shop. So here at the petting zoo, these guys eat really well, so they're taking a break. So they don't get overfed. But aren't they pretty? You guys are so pretty. We have a zip line and a swinging bridge you can walk over. You have to be under 275 pounds and at least 36 inches tall for that. Close Encounters is a snake show. That's the one we missed. Oh, look at the little baby Cubans. Oh, look at those bobcats are gorgeous. They have a croc rock climbing wall if you're interested in that sort of thing. One restaurant here is called Pearl's Good Eats. Also quick service. They've got a few barbecue things, your burgers, traditional chicken sandwiches, that sort of thing. Here's the plate. It was $13 and change. This looks pretty good size. The one thing I'll say is it was there was $1 upcharge for the fries, and he did not mention it to me when I ordered it. All right, let's try the pulled pork. You know what? It's actually pretty good pulled pork. It ain't dry. Gatorland Global presents the Swamp Walk. These are rescued gators, protected gators, and a nature preserve. So that's Pops, aka Superstar. He's been in Indiana Jones and Temple of Doom, Orange County Choppers, Pet Psychic. It is a very famous gator. He was also born in 1949, right when the park opened. This gives you an idea of what all this is. It's all untouched land. It was a little bit longer than I thought for that walk, but it was nice actually. Again, especially with this weather. It's nice and cool out. This is pretty cool. They've got a mold-o-matic, so that actually makes your own little souvenir. It's only $5. thank you guys so much for joining me on this walkthrough of Gatorland, checking everything out, showing you guys some of the rides, some of the weight limits. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you ever make it here and you're interested in coming to spending a few days in Orlando, make sure to check out my friends at Go City Pass, who were awesome enough to sponsor this video.